I've spent years researching how, even when you get 8 hours of sleep, eat healthy, and exercise regularly, you can still feel terrible when you wake up. Your body is stiff, aching, your mind is foggy, and you feel like your best years are behind you. What I discovered will change how you view your mornings. Not many people know that the problem doesn't really lie in what we do throughout the day, but actually just in the first 5 minutes after opening our eyes. Today, I'll share 5 extremely simple morning habits that most people don't know about, which leave them exhausted all day. After applying these tips, you'll wake up full of energy as if you've just been fully charged. Japan, the country with the highest rates of elderly people and centenarians in the world. Here, there's a secret that people still commonly pass along by word of mouth, and only by living there for a really long time can you discover an extremely simple secret in the Japanese lifestyle, a habit that will change your life. That is drinking a glass of water when you wake up. How does that work? Let me explain what's really happening inside your body right now. While you sleep peacefully, your body has lost nearly a glass of water through breathing and skin. Therefore, you wake up dehydrated. Your blood has thickened overnight like honey in a jar. Your heart is working overtime, pumping harder to push that thick blood through your arteries. This is exactly why heart attacks and strokes peak in the first hours after waking up, especially if you're over 65. Your cardiovascular system is under pressure before you even get out of bed. And what makes it even worse? Most people make the situation worse by reaching for coffee as soon as they wake up. This has the opposite effect because caffeine constricts blood vessels when they really need to be expanded. So trust me when I say all you need is to drink a glass of room temperature water when you wake up. Proper hydration maintains adequate blood volume, allowing your heart to pump more efficiently and with less stress. Why room temperature and not cold water? Because cold water will constrict blood vessels when they need to be dilated. Room temperature water flows through your system like a gentle stream, immediately beginning to thin the blood and reduce the burden on your heart. You can even add a bit of fresh lemon juice. If you think this is just for flavor, no, it works wonderfully. It's full of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that protects your arteries. But the really important part is, lemon contains natural compounds that help the liver eliminate toxins it has been filtering all night while you sleep. So you see, drinking water isn't just about restoring moisture. It has a higher purpose than that, especially for older people with underlying heart conditions. This is providing your cardiovascular system with the support it desperately needs during those vulnerable morning hours. Additionally, research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology shows that drinking 17 ounces of water can increase metabolism by 30% for up to 40 minutes. Your cells plump up, your skin looks better, and the entire system starts working the way it should. My advice isn't just based on theory. One of my viewers, Margaret, now 70 years old, started practicing this simple habit. She wrote to tell me that after years of waking up with headaches and feeling drowsy in the first hour of the day, this change made her feel alert and clear-minded within minutes of waking up. If that morning you wake up with old habits and forget to drink water, don't worry. Right after this, I'll reveal some more ways that can bring even more remarkable results in just a few days. After waking up, even after drinking a refreshing glass of water, you may still feel dizzy or lose your balance when you first stand up. Many people force themselves out of bed, stumble to the bathroom, and wonder why they feel unsteady. Basically, they're asking their body to go from 0 to 60 without any warm-up. That's not just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. What causes this? Tai Chi, an ancient martial art from China, focusing on slow movements, deep breathing, and meditation to balance the body's energy, has found the answer. It's because you haven't properly circulated blood throughout your entire body. your brain isn't getting the oxygen-rich blood it needs, and your body is basically running on empty while trying to get everything working again. So how do we get blood circulating in the body? The answer is really very simple, and that's gentle movement. Gentle movement will help signal to your cardiovascular system that it's time to get active. You've sent fresh oxygen to your brain, you've activated the muscle pumps in your legs that help push blood back to your heart, and you've gently moved your spine after hours of immobility. How to move correctly? I'll show you a simple Tai Chi exercise that takes just 1 minute while you're still sitting on the edge of your bed, which you can do regardless of your age or health condition. I want you to place both feet shoulder width apart on the floor. Take a deep breath and slowly raise both hands above your head. Feel your chest expand as your lungs fill completely with air. Now lower your hands slowly, as if you're pushing all the old overnight air out of your body. Next, roll your shoulders backward 5 times, really opening your chest. Then forward 5 times. Gently rotate your neck to the left, then to the right. Nothing forced, nothing painful. Finally, while keeping your toes on the ground, lift your heels 10 times. Feel your calf muscles awakening. You're not just exercising, you're awakening your body's systems in the right order. Personally, I find this is like starting a car on a cold morning. You can't immediately step hard on the gas pedal. You let it warm up first, then step on the gas and hit the road. Your body is the same, needing to be warmed up gradually after hours of rest. Now your blood is circulating, but there's still another part of your body that needs to be started, your muscles. How? Let's move to part 3, and this part is extremely important. If you don't address this quickly, your body will start destroying the very strength you need to maintain independence. Your body is now hydrated and blood is circulating, but there's a silent threat that has been building all night while you sleep. After age 65, after you wake up, your body naturally enters what scientists call a catabolic state, which is just a fancy way of saying it starts eating itself. Overnight, nutrients are depleted, creating a cortisol-dominated hormonal environment that causes tissues like muscle and fat to break down to provide energy. This requires you to immediately replenish the necessary nutrients for your body. Why? Year after year, this muscle breakdown process leads to weakness, frailty, and eventually falls. The scary part is that muscle loss accelerates significantly after age 65. You can lose up to 8% of muscle mass per decade if you don't actively protect it. That's the difference between walking confidently at 80 or needing a wheelchair. So, what do we need to supplement? Within 30 minutes of waking up, you need to provide your body with clean, high-quality protein. I'm not talking about a huge breakfast or preparing complex meals. I'm talking about something simple like a small protein smoothie, 2 hard-boiled eggs you prepared the night before, or a cup of Greek yogurt with a scoop of protein powder. The golden number is about 20 to 25 grams of protein. You might be wondering whether this amount is enough to prevent the scary destruction of muscle. In my opinion, that's enough to switch from muscle breakdown to muscle maintenance. Your body gets the signal that food is available, and it stops eating your precious muscle tissue. Studies show this single habit can reduce age-related muscle loss by up to 60% over 5 years. Think about what that means for independence, confidence, and quality of life as you age. The most important thing for making a difference in your later life is timing. Your body is most responsive to protein in the first 30 minutes after waking up. Miss that window, and you've lost hours of potential muscle breakdown. But capture it, and you're actively investing in strength for years to come. After this step, we've protected our muscles, but there's still one thing that determines and distinguishes whether you'll be an elderly person sitting in one place or an elderly person who can move as nimbly as in their prime time. Do you know the difference between a 75-year-old who still dances at weddings and someone who's afraid to go downstairs? It's not medication, not expensive medical devices, not regular physical therapy sessions. Actually, that difference might come from your morning habits. Here's what happens to your joints after a long night of immobility. The lubricating fluid in your joints, called synovial fluid, becomes thick and sticky, almost like cold honey. Your cartilage, which normally acts like soft cushions between bones, becomes stiff and compressed. When you try to move without properly warming up these joints, you're basically forcing bone to rub against bone. This creates inflammation, pain, and over time, permanent damage. That's why so many people wake up stiff and sore, especially in their knees, hips, and lower back. Most people just accept this as normal aging, but the truth is it's not. What if I told you this could be prevented, and the solution takes only about 90 seconds? I want you to do the following small exercise. While you're still sitting on the edge of your bed, slowly rotate each ankle 10 times in both directions. Feel the synovial fluid starting to flow. Next, gently rotate your knees by lightly lifting each leg and making small circles. Now stand up and hold onto your bed or a sturdy chair for balance. Gently rotate your torso to the left, then to the right, as if you're looking over your shoulder. Lean gently from side to side, feeling a light stretch along your spine. Finally, roll your shoulders backward and forward a few times. What you're doing is lubricating every major joint in your body. You're telling your cartilage to wake up and start absorbing nutrients from that synovial fluid. You're preventing the stiffness that leads to falls, fractures, and loss of independence. One of my patients, Linda, a 78-year-old woman in Texas, almost revived her mobility just through this exercise. She said that just after 2 weeks of performing this simple flexibility routine, she not only got out of bed without stiffness, but more importantly, she felt confident walking on uneven surfaces again, something she had always struggled with before because she always woke up without moving. The American College of Sports Medicine and American Heart Association recommended that regular flexibility work is one of the most important factors in maintaining independence as we age. Think about it this way: flexibility is freedom. When you lose the ability to move joints through their full range of motion, you lose the freedom to do activities you love. These aren't exercises or workouts that will tire you out. They're gentle invitations for your body to remember what it can do. You're showing respect for the years your joints have carried you and ensuring they can carry you for many more years. Now, your body is healthy, but we shouldn't just focus on physical strength. There's one more extremely important thing that everyone forgets, but plays an extremely important role in aging. Let's continue to the final tip. If you wake up in the morning feeling terrible, you've tried every way to start your body physically, but you still feel really foggy and tired. This might be because of your mind. You may think that mental and memory issues are unavoidable as we age, but what if I told you there's still a way to improve this? First, I'll explain what happens to your brain when you wake up. Your brain doesn't automatically wake up just because your eyes open. After hours of sleep, your mind is still processing the previous day, storing memories, and cleaning up mental clutter. Most people rush to check their phones, turn on the news, or dive into their to-do lists, but this floods the brain with information before it's ready to process it properly. Instead, I want you to give your mind a minute of intentional awakening. Find a comfortable position, sitting on the edge of your bed or in a nearby chair. Close your eyes and take 3 deep, slow breaths. Then I want you to do what neuroscientists call reverse recall. Start thinking about yesterday, but work backward. What's the last thing you remember before falling asleep? What did you eat for dinner? Who did you talk to in the afternoon? What color was the sky when you looked outside? What emotions did you feel during the day? Work backward through the day as if you're rewinding a movie. This isn't just a memory exercise. you're building what researchers call cognitive reserve, which is the brain's ability to stay sharp and adaptable even as you age. When you actively recall detailed memories, you're strengthening the neural pathways that keep your mind flexible and resilient. If you want to stay sharp until age 80, don't skip these exercises. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that people who practice this type of daily mental reflection maintain better memory function and show less cognitive decline as they age. The act of intentional recall actually creates new neural connections and strengthens existing ones. You're essentially giving your brain a gentle workout that keeps it strong and agile. This practice does something else extremely valuable. It creates a moment of calm presence before the world demands your attention. You're telling your mind that you're awake, you're aware, and you're ready to engage with the day from a place of clarity rather than chaos. I hope these 5 steps I've shared above can turn a tired morning into an energetic morning and hopeful about life. As you age, this doesn't mean you have to accept that you'll have a weak body, tired mornings, and chronic aches and pains. These 5 gentle morning habits, hydration, movement, nutrition, flexibility, and mental clarity, take only 5 minutes, but can give you years of vitality and strength. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to receive more great health tips. Don't forget to comment below. Which tip did you find most helpful, and which tip are you most excited to try? I read all the comments and love hearing your stories. See you in the next video. Live healthy, live happy.